Squadron Rush. Squadron Rush. Third floor. Become a shield, holy grail of crushing evil. Speed up your cast. Stop it, you two. Don't fate each other, fate them. Lord Thanatos. Really hate this kind of fate. Really consistent about blowing themselves up. As soon as you get within a certain distance, it's an instant kaboom. Finn said that speed was going to be crucial, but we are taking casualties, just pushing forward. We are walking on a tightrope here. Blah, blah, blah. The same goes for them, I suppose. 16th floor. Gah. They're next. Advance. How does fucking Evilus have so many people to deal with all of these troops? Watch which path. Wait, at the next crossroad. The echolocation of yours showed us help. There was a plant. Let's crush it. Isn't that demi-spirit? That's the fourth one. There will be no end to it at this rate. We are deep in the enemy's lair, the same enemy that caused us so much pain and suffering in the past. That reminds me what happened to Fells. It's been a while. We've been alone. Fells mentioned discovering some kind of a monster storage vault, but off planning some trick alone again, huh? There won't be any adventures around it, so we have got permission to go up to the 13th floor. We better get a move on. I want to go to this place where the goddess and the others live. I want to protect it too. Alright, come on, we'll protect Lady Hestia together. She's coming. Pull back all the way to the room where Arcus and others are waiting. Hurry. Don't get ahead of yourself. Finn, hook, line, and sinker. Northeast area. Increase your speed. This will be this decisive point of the operation. Push now and don't let up. Wait, how can they be positive with Revis is coming to them? Barca predicts? Barca predicts. Barca's never been above ground. He's never even heard of ethics and morals. And he hasn't got a single memory of ever being attached to something. Bone it into that eye. From now on, you will inherit the Aldous' wish, obey your destiny, and as commanded by your blood. You shall become the next Podix. You will turn into an accursed prisoner of the Aldous' blood, and notebook in the very first minute of your life. And you know what, Barca? Those beauty in your plight, a pitiful soul trapped in the border between self-awareness and pure compulsion. Now, pressing onto the 8th floor now, what do we do? There's no choice but for the leaders to go. Approached the Sword Princess's party, the other groups suddenly started moving differently, using all the information that they gleaned from the two prior excursions into Knossos. I guess the 1,000-year history of my ancestors can be overcome. Are you thinking of selling information on Knossos and siding with Loki Familia? Would you betray us for the sake of protecting Knossos? That's fine. I guess our relationship is give and take. After all, if that's what you decide you want to do, I won't stop you. But even if you sold us out while I'd let you live, I can't imagine a guild that Uranus would allow further expansion of Knossos. No way. Any area connecting to the dungeon would be an obstacle to peace in the city. Your desire can only be realized on your own. And besides, you're on an elf. Seeing Knossos to its completion will be impossible for you. You said so yourself, or could it be that greed is rearing its ugly head? It can't be accomplished by your hand. Then let's try to remove as many hindrances as we can for the next generation. Is there anything you need help with? I have no regrets, not now or in the future. And yet I keep replaying the past, playing Dix's. Cause our blood tells us to. Oh yeah, I remember that. Melting us into sludge. No one can escape not from this cursed bloodline. Well, no matter. For me to rely on your resentment, it's unforgivable. Basadius is on his way to the control mechanism. It controls the support pillars in the same way the one in here controls the doors. Good job getting everyone up to the 8th floor so quickly, Braver. Sure makes it a lot easier to bury you all at once. This structure. Why did he stop? On the border of realization. Asfi! If I'm not mistaken, and according to Aeschylus, the half-brother of Dix Pudix, a descendant of the Aldous, and now one of the leaders of Evilus. Homie's familiar. Asfi! Your time has come. Pursues soul. Did you use some kind of magic item that grants invisibility to sneak past me? You shouldn't have been able to find this room without anything short of a miracle. Simple, we caught a person and asked. He was prepared to blow himself up, but when someone invisible approaches from behind and leaves no time to execute. After that, we used an item to have him answer our questions truthfully. Pretty easy compared to Loki Familiar's job, wouldn't you say? All to find Thanatos and me. And this notebook too. My notebook, are you telling me you were able to steal it off of me just now? Our familiar was charged with 2 tasks: to search for clues as to the identity of Anyo, and to find this notebook. With this in hand, Finn Demain's plan for a short, decisive battle can be brought to action. From the very start. Yes, everything has gone exactly according to Braver's plan. This large-scale operation was a trap, impossible. Not without wood blocks. I mean, our handy helper went off somewhere, and it took such a long time to find a leader who knew the path. Well, I guess I was fortuitous that you happened to be here with the notebook, but that was simply chance. Including the group of monsters, Loki Familiar has 5 different squads in operation. Even if you were able to get Ishtar's key, there should only have been 5. I created it with petals from blood licorice plants, crimson crystals, the compound eye of a deformis spider, and the tears of a morris. It was possible to replicate your family's eye with items from the dungeon. How can that be? She's a fucking genius. But I guess I got inspired when shown an irregular magic item. As an enemy item maker myself, I didn't want to lose. I've got the notebook. I have got a grasp on all the routes. The enemy's base is on the 9th floor. The Demisphere is on the 10th floor, with open areas where a floor boss could one wild braver give us your orders. Press in on the enemy's base first. Leave the Demisphere for now to the 9th floor. Tell me about your surroundings and I'll try to figure out your location and guide you along. About damn time. Spread the word to Anil and others. That's a suspicious name. There are 3 in the north, southeast, and southwest. Tell the group behind us we are splitting up. Bet and I are taking one team, and Wall will take the other. We got them cornered on one side of the board now. And what if they have something up their sleeves? Maybe if this labyrinth went boom and transformed into a titan, or the spirits ran wild. But those are the only options. They got me. Well, it's not gonna be that easy, come on. Otherwise, what's the point? Obsession. closing in around you. This is the end. Barca predicts the end of Evilus. We shall be taking our revenge. This is where I meet my end, huh? How? He stabbed himself with his own weapons. Suicide? Not just any weapons, close weapons. As you said, it's our loss. Evilus will be crushed here, but Knossos shall not die. That's a jewel fetus. What are you planning? The 6 seeds have already been released. This is an extra. Ironically, it's the one your family offered the blood to on the 24th floor. Our glorious dream shall not be crushed. Our obsession shall not come to an end. In order to complete the chaos our ancestors dreamt of, I will burn as many of you with me as I can. Feast upon my blood, jewel fetus. So he killed himself. You will die here eventually. Ready yourselves. I don't even want to touch it with Ugra. I don't want to do that either. Incoming. Oh, what the fuck? Leave the vanguard to look familiar. We'll focus on supporting them with moral. Get away from it. It's gonna go kaboom. It's spraying blood everywhere. No, it can't be a coast. It's like a rainstorm of coasters. Did he do this? No. Did he do this? What the fuck? English. Did he know this would happen when he stabbed himself? It isn't working. The anti-coast medicine won't break them free. So fall back. Don't get hit. If something happens to Mid, we're all dead. Protect Amid. My healing can't keep up. I've never seen anything like this. At this rate, shouldn't we get some other? The only one who can heal this. It won't matter if we bring more squads to the fight. All it will do is increase the casualties. What was the goal of this operation? Don't forget, we cannot fail to capture the win leaders. We can't afford to concentrate on our forces. Gareth's squad is closing in on Thanatos, meaning we alone must defeat this enemy. You got 3 level 6s. Come on now. Take up your shields, forget out about evasion, show your courage and stop its attacks head on. Charge. Song and prayer. I'm sorry, Miss Alicia. Ooh, spooky. What the? It's another demi-spirit? What was that? Was that a monster? There's something inside this wall. We have to deal with the monsters. We are going to get surrounded. We are changing locations and counterattacking. Gotta move on and join us. Prepare yourselves, incoming. Do not be rash. Asa and I will hold her back. Mages, don't stop at casting your spells. Don't worry about scorching all of us. Just do it. As if the coast rain wasn't bad enough, it can even regenerate itself. So go for the coal like you do with monsters. He was the creator of that repulsive coast. Is that its true nature? Like the coal is right in its chest, just do that. Take over the recovery in my stead. Please just support the battle lines. I'm joining the front lines. Had healing droplets, blah blah blah. I heed you. What a maid! What are you thinking trying to heal a monster? Is she dispelling the coast? This is your time, go for the coal. She aimed only at the coast. Wonders never cease. I cannot allow such a thing to exist. Now that you have become who you are, I cannot heal you. It would be arrogant to apologize and profane to grieve you. Now that I have given up on saving you, I'm nothing more than a hypocrite. At least allow me to kill that coast. The Aldersless. Grog. What are you doing? Hurry up and kill. It's dead. It's already over. When the coast was dispelled? I don't know, but the power of the coast has vanished. That's not what this is. Prepare for the next move. Use all remaining items needed to heal a mid. We are reforming with all those who are able.